I'm Daniel Kantor, Chief Medical Officer of NeuroSport and President Emeritus of the Florida Society of Neurology. Concussion is a major problem. The good news is that finally the public realizes it and recognizes what we've known as neurologists for a long time. The other good news is that we've been able to effectively advocate in all 50 states to protect our youth athletes. The problem is that we don't really have good ways of testing people before they play and then after a concussion. We've solved that with NeuroSport. The idea is that you bring your youth athlete into the office. We have them go into 6 different stations. We test their balance, we test their eyes, we test their thinking, we call that cognition. We do something called a QEEG, so we do a brainwave test. We also actually see them and talk to them and do a physical examination. At the end of all that, you get a report, and the report talks about whether everything is completely okay or whether there are some issues. And then every year you come for an annual assessment. So you come to get a new baseline of how your youth athlete is doing. The other thing is that when a concussion actually happens, you pick up the phone after that youth athlete calls you or somebody else and makes sure that medically they're okay. The next phone call should be to us at NeuroSport. So call me on my cell phone and we'll be able to think of a plan of whether they have to be seen that day, whether it can be the next day, what we have to do in terms of making sure they're stable, and then making sure they can gradually and safely return to play.
As a mom, I always want to protect my kids on or off the field.
Here at NeuroSport, our caring team works together to ensure that your youth athlete has the best and most tailored and individualized care possible. And together, we can help to make sports safer for future generations.